Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome back. So the Temtem developers announced a brand new standalone game that will exist within the Temtem brand called Temtem Swarm, which is a self-described survival-like bullet heaven and is currently planned for Steam. We're going to start things off by showcasing the trailer, then I'm going to share with you guys the game synopsis, and then we're going to discuss my thoughts about the whole thing as well as community sentiment. So let's check it out. Okay, so down in the description box, this is what they had to say about the game. Can you survive the swarm? Unlock mighty abilities and upgrades, find and collect Tems to evolve and become stronger, discover overpowered strategies, and battle massive bosses in this survival-like bullet heaven. Play solo or online co-op with up to 3 players, building the wildest synergies. Team up to survive the swarm. Up to 3 friends can face relentless swarms of Tems together, strategize, share resources or don't, and take down increasingly more powerful bosses. Booming boss battles. Conquer each stage by defeating challenging mini-bosses and formidable stage bosses with devastating abilities. Strategize, pivot, and prove your skills as you face off against powerful Tems such as Garunder, Yowlor, and Nesla. Unleash unstoppable ultimates. You have incredible power at your command. Choose when to tap into your Tem's full potential and unleash devastating attacks, defensive abilities, or power-ups. Evolve to endure. Adaptation is the key to surviving, and your Tems are built for it. Collect XP after defeating enemies to level up, grow stronger, and unlock your final evolution. Discover all the Tems, collect and capture every available Tem to unlock their powerful traits and unique ultimate abilities. Revive and thrive. Online co-op has ghost mode. Support your friends until they can safely revive you and rejoin the fight. Defeat isn't game over. Fight on in ghost mode. Now, my thoughts on this game sort of are in line with some of the comments I've seen on Twitter regarding it, and that's that it's cool to see that they're branching off and expanding the franchise, but at the same time, it does feel like the main game has not really been given the love that it deserves. It feels like the community's been asking for expansions and more content for the MMO side of things specifically, you know, to make the game actually feel like an MMO, and instead their answer was, you know, hey, check out this Temtem game that, while different and at the very least intriguing, isn't really something that people have been asking for. The game's already got a planned launch for Q3 2024, so this makes me wonder if this is what they've been working on over the years instead of implementing meaningful expansions for the game, which in my opinion is a huge missed opportunity. I don't want to get too much into the comments on Twitter and other social media platforms because while there is support for this game, I do see quite a lot of people feeling slighted by the lack of updates, and again, people like me who are intrigued but feel as though the main game has been given the sort of crappy end of the stick. I will say I'm not personally really into roguelikes that much. I've played a few of the monster taming roguelikes that exist on the channel, but usually don't play them just because it's not my type of thing, and I felt that we've gotten a lot of monster taming roguelikes lately. We got Abomination, the original release of Myth on Island, Malice and Greed, Pixel's Digital Creature, Aethermancer, and several others that are sort of leaving the monster taming roguelike scene feeling a little saturated. Obviously there's more Pokemon likes, but I feel like that's expected when the genre tends to lean towards games that are heavily inspired by Pokemon, but honestly, there is a bit of a disproportionate amount of roguelikes. And again, that's a personal preference, so I will try the game when it comes out and see if I like it. I personally didn't get my hopes up for this announcement, but I could definitely see people who did being upset about this, since it really doesn't do much for those that are playing the main game or were hoping for a sequel or some type of expansion. I think a lot of people forget that Temtem is an MMO. It has a lot of the downsides of being an MMO, like always being online, like being super grindy, etc. But it's not really supported like an MMO, and for some this might add insult to injury. But yeah guys, that's the latest scoop with regards to Temtem. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get notified when you get more information, and let me know down below if you're excited for this or if you think that it's a little bit tone deaf, because again, I've seen a lot of comments going both ways. I just wanted to say special thanks to my patrons and supporters, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Candy Morency, Tragsoft, and Nemo, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.